I'm not gonna say he's not talking about what he's supposed to be talking about. I'm gonna prove that what you're talking about.
He's gonna try to make you seem like your shit is hypothetical and his.
Nah, it ain't even, bro. It ain't even. I'm not even gonna try to make it seem like it's hypothetical. I'm gonna prove it wrong. I'm not gonna try to make anything seem like anything. I'm gonna prove the argument that he's trying to make. I'm gonna prove it wrong.
Prove it wrong.
Okay, hey Domo, I want to ask you a quick question, if it's okay with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you're on a roll right now. Your chest is puffed out. I didn't want to walk up on you and get punched.
Hey, bro, y'all niggas pay way. Y'all got pay. Go ahead, bro. Ask whatever you want to ask.
Okay, whatever you want to ask. I just want to make sure. I have to check your temperature, man. All right. So my question to you, my brother, is what is your argument overall? Like, because I'm hearing bits and pieces, and of course you've already turned in your
random day.
So what is your argument exactly?
Suave did read my premise, right? Multiple times.
I didn't know. I never got a chance to hear that or see that. I'm asking you personally because I didn't get a chance to catch that. So like,
my argument is that
trying to understand
if all black people voted, it would have a bigger impact than if all black people didn't vote because of what the fuck voting means. That's my argument.
Okay. And you're saying that all black people voting would create a larger impact?
Would have a larger impact, yes.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, I don't want to pry too deep because I mean you guys going at it tomorrow, so it's not like there's much to hide. But I just want to know. So, what makes you think that? Like, what makes you so certain in that realm that voting would actually create a larger impact than withholding one's vote?
Because I know the impact of voting, and I know the impact of withholding a vote.
It looks like it might be a lot. Okay. I could dig that. And my last question to you. So, are you saying that there is absolutely no impact from holding one's vote? Is that your stance?
No, there's an impact. It's just not bigger than the impact of voting.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're just saying you're trying to allude to voting being the larger impact.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Good luck, dog. That's all I got to say. I'm not trying to get I'm trying to, good luck with that. Salute to you.
Yes, sir. Suave versus Domo tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on Solar Vision Debate League. And the commissioner is in the building. Nipples out, bald head shining. What's good with you, Solar?
Damn, Suave. Hey, you crazy. Hey, did y'all know the record? Did y'all know that the Why Me remix that Keith Sweat did, that was LL Cool J on the remix?
Nah, bro.
I don't know why that's relevant. I don't know why that's relevant. No, that is relevant. That has a direct connection to tomorrow's debate. I don't even understand why. Yeah, it is directly connected to tomorrow's debate. I don't know, but it was fun cooking with you earlier, though.
It's in my premise.
Oh, yeah, you know, Domo. Hey, look, on some real stuff. On some real stuff. I'll be saying you ain't trying to take nothing, huh? I mean, yeah, but she had that coming when she did what she did. I had to cook. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, like sometimes people do stuff and they don't know they're being disrespectful. Facts. That's all I was saying. But people don't like correction, and then she gonna say, "Well, I was being disrespectful." Yeah, like, wait a minute. You don't come in here talking to no grown men like that. What's the matter with you? So you're like, I don't like the tone in your voice. What the hell are you talking about? What changed? Who told you that, bro? What's wrong with you? Yeah, some sisters, she came on there, but see, yeah, it's a mentality, bro. Like, word, and I'm not like, I got all women around me, my mom, my oldest sister, my niece, my niece is 30 years old. You know, my sister is 50 years old. My mom is 67 years old. None of them talk to me like that, bro.
Right, bro.
None of them talk to me like that.
Right.
Now my mom can if she wanted to,
But she don't.
but she don't. So like, that's like, if I'm talking, like if I got a bunch of, dudes, and like we're on the corner talking, and she'll come like, she'll just say hi and keep it moving. Yes, you. Right. She don't go in there like, yo, like, unless we're like in front of her door or something like that, or some shit like that.
Doing too much work.
But like, no, she don't, especially nowadays. Like nowadays, if I'm like if I'm on the phone or something like that, she's trying to get my attention. It's the way she operates, and it's not because nothing I do. It's because that's how she operates. So like for her to be like, I don't like the tone of your voice. Now some niggas is used to that type of shit. Some niggas is used to women talking to them like that. I don't really play that.
I just don't know how to handle that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be having conversations, like, you know what I'm saying? I had it. My wife would tell even certain people, like, no, don't do that. Like, it's just certain ways you should talk to grown men, bro. Because think about this. It's certain ways we don't even talk to each other because we don't want that type of energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, she was like talking like we a bunch of 12-year-old boys, like, I don't like the tone of your voice. I don't like what the words that you were saying and the tone of your voice. Like, what the fuck are you talking to? But she didn't even conceptualize that was being disrespectful to men over 40 years old that you come in there talking something like that.
Right.
So that's what I was
saying. Like, if you don't like what he's saying, then don't date him. What you talking about? What you on here now talking about? Yahweh Ben Yahweh, Malachi York.
Yeah, she tried to make it into an emotional thing when and this is how men talk. Right. This is how men talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she like, she came in, and if she would have came in respectfully, it would have been a good just apologize. If she would have came in just like, you know what? I don't really like the fact that y'all just kind of relegated it to like body parts. And I would have been like, like, my bad, sister. She came like, with all due respect, I don't mean to, disrupt the conversation and blah, blah, blah. If she came in like that, I would have just apologized.
Right.
But the energy that she came in with, and then how she was talking,
right,
that's just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that had to be acknowledged. That led to a whole melee.
You cooked that shit, so I ain't gonna front.
I mean, no, it was good because it made my day go by fast because I was actually at work and shit.
That's so funny.
That's crazy because you couldn't just bust up while they were talking about us. Like when we having their conversations about me, you can't just bust up and be like, why y'all talking about private parts? Like,
yeah, that's just like if they talking about like, you know what I'm saying, like, menstrual or something. Yeah. And I'm busting in like, well, I don't like the fact that you said tampons, and what you like? What are you talking about? Like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is not even a conversation for you. You know what I'm
saying? I like women with wings. Forget tampons. Like, nigga, this ain't your conversation.
I know for a fact that these motherfuckers sit around and talk about your stroke game, your size. They talk about it all.
No, but that's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? With this whole thing is like it gives the avenue. For now, like, okay, it don't matter what you like. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you like. To the point where you get offended by, you're hearing, because it's been admittedly so chauvinistic at a point in time that, it's like, it's now the opposite. It's now like opposite. And when you're dealing with this beast, he always weaponizes this thing as opposed to trying to make an honest balance out of the situation.
Whoa, say what you said. Hold on, see, because this is something y'all gonna make me get real clear. He always weaponized, which means it could be used either direction, though, right?
Yeah, and that's what you're seeing now with the feminism and attack on masculinity. You know what I mean? Certain things that we do.
Attack on masculinity.
Yeah, it's an attack on masculinity.
Shit.
Here you go.
Go an attack on masculinity. You see it.
Let me get
Because I know that, you know, back in the day,
Is that nigga Taz opening his mouth?
yeah, back in the day, when we used to we used to call it playing the dozens.
bullshit.
We used to call it playing the dozens.
Baby shit. How is your masculinity?
Nigga, listen to what he's saying before you start
Hey,
talking.
no, let him talk, because if he ever get knocked out, we gonna act like it's his fault. It's his fault.
Somebody knocked you out there attacking your masculinity.
I'm not on no manosphere bullshit. So all that shit that you heard them say, I ain't know
But what you saying? But so what are you saying?
But the concept goes beyond them. They actually got that, and they're using it. But yeah, there's you can see it like with the kids, like they got this anti-bullying thing, and really, that's how we just got to know each other. I'm like, well, what happened?
This is not a game.
No, he ain't playing. He being serious about that. I hear what he's saying. I hear both.
Not with Kwame Brown. Not with Kwame Brown. But
I'm Suave. He's talking about Suave,
bro. What's wrong?
He's talking about Suave's non-profit. No, that's not what he's talking about. That's not what he's talking about, bro. He talking about now. Look, now Will.
No. This is what I'm saying. Right. This is what I'm saying. It was an issue that was brought up because my friend, he's a teacher at the school, and he was like, yeah, well, he was being bullied. So I was like, well, what happened? Like, what happened? Right. And it was just really what we call playing the dozens, pretty much. He was like, well, he was just talking about him, and I'm like, okay, like the fuck, man, bullying back in the day, what we call bullying.
You was getting your ass whooped.
Well, this is what we call bullying back in the day. When a motherfucker come, right, it'll be motherfuckers, they scared of him, so the nigga will take your shit.
He'll take
your motherfucking lunch. He'll take your motherfucking snack. He'll take your little lunch money, and you ain't do nothing about it because you were scared of him. You know, that's what we call bullying. Or you know, if you try to do something, he'll beat your ass. That's what bullying.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
What we did, that's what friends did. What's bullying now is what friends did. We just played the dozens.
Walk down the street,
your mama this and that, and nigga, look at your sneakers and blah blah blah. We do all that shit.
You know what's fucked up, so hey, look,
that's bullying now.
Let's have this conversation though. So you know what I'm saying, like, cause you know what I'm saying, I had to teach my kids the difference, right? And so they understand now. I probably taught them too good because now they ready to throw hands. But that ain't the point. But what my oldest daughter explained it like this.
So you still in that conversation? Hey, bro, you trying to joke?
But this is my daughter said though. She was like, but the difference is, it's like, because my daughter is like the little pretty girl in school, but she'll try to befriend some of the less pretty girls. Mm-hmm. And so they be getting Jonah, like they be getting crushed. You know what I'm saying? And so my daughter was like, that's bullying. I was like, that ain't bullying. They joning on her. She was like, yeah, it sounds good until now you go home and they killing your ass on social media. And I was like, damn, I ain't even think about it like that.
Yeah, because they had it was a joint that was on social media that I seen, and these were white kids, but it was like they had her in the house. They had this like person, they pretty much was torturing her ass. Now that was overboard. Like they had her in the house, they were like torturing, hitting her with like little sticks and shit, and like yo, it was like fucking torture. So I'm like, okay, now that's going.
Yeah, that's and listen though, man, this is why it's bullying though, bro. You got a kid, and then 75 kids come and dog pile up on a post and talk about
on a post, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what? Shit,
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like,
yeah, nigga.
Like, bro,
nigga, I ain't give a fuck about no damn post. When I first moved around Old Powell Street, all the niggas in the neighborhood chased us home and shit. They wanted to fight us. The niggas in front of our door. You know what I'm saying? My mom like, nigga. My mom like, nigga. Yeah, like, yeah, you gonna have to fight them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Look. So it was physical confrontation. It was physical time. we tortured niggas. It was this motherfuckers called.
You gotta move with the time.
It was motherfucker. It was called. No, I get it though. I'm not against the anti-bullying. I'm not against it. It's no different than I'm not against how the NBA's moving. But I'll see that them motherfuckers rocked a little bit harder back in the day than they do now. You know what I'm saying? So but this is what I'm saying. It was a motherfucker named, we called them Teen Wolf, right? And that's because they never got haircuts. They just like, never got haircuts. These motherfuckers are like, we used to torture. We used to torture these niggas. Now, let's listen to me. Hey, we used to torture these niggas, bro. Like they'd come out.
Gotta be honest.
It was 3 of them, bro. Listen, it was 3 of them. It was the oldest one and the 2 little brothers, right? And we used to torture these motherfuckers every time we see them. And we used to roll like we was like all fucking cousins. Like our parents was like fucking each other and shit. So we all related and shit. So we torture these niggas, bro. Every time we see them, we chase them home. And then one time we chased them home and we caught the little brother. And this motherfucker was standing on the porch. This nigga looked at the middle dude. He shook it like, damn, it was some honorable shit though. He said, damn.
He was ready, nigga, yeah.
He got his ass off the porch and sacrificed himself for his little brother. Now this motherfucker is rich as shit now. This motherfucker is rich as shit. I see he's like,
nigga had cancer back then.
Yeah, because he got integrity. I know the oldest one is. Like he's doing some shit. I see him with the business suit on and the cars and shit on Facebook. Like so that's just what it was. Now that shit, we could have got locked up for the shit we was doing to them motherfuckers.
Check it out though. So back then though, the difference I think though is like nigga, they didn't have it where the police was all involved. Nigga, my son got in a fight at school a couple years ago. Nigga, they brought the police up that bitch, bro.
Yeah, that's the same thing with my nephew. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they get the police.
Yeah, you ain't just dealing with shit like we did back in the day. Like they got, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, they got police backing them up. You know what I'm saying? They sitting around whining about people talking about them and shit like that. And I agree that ain't bullying, but in this day and age,
they ain't got no choice. I think, but see, but
that's fucked up though, bro.
But what we saying is that what that creates is that's eliminating certain things that we had to learn on our own.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? In an environment where
times, nigga.
Yeah,
14 times before high school.
An environment where it was not enough older men around. Like certain things we had to just learn on our own. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, one thing, shit. After that situation when that motherfucker came down and did that, I didn't really fuck with him. It was still motherfuckers that beat him up. But I didn't really fuck with him
because you had some respect for him.
Yeah, it was like respect. I was like, I ain't gonna even fuck with dude no more. Because that was some honorable shit. Because we beat his ass. He took an L.
I'm gonna tell y'all how universal this shit was in the Bay Area. We moved because this was during the crack era. So my mom was trying to keep me from being involved and getting caught up with selling dope. Everywhere we move, I would have cousins. So we moving like every 2 years. We got moved hella times, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we go to school. I'm gonna call in a minute. This is how we go to school. The first 3 years or the first 3 days, I would go to school bummy as shit because I knew one of them days I was gonna
get the fight. Yeah.
I already knew what it was. Every fucking school I go to, I know what it is. First 3 days, we got bummy as shit. I get into the fight, it did I'm good. I'm gonna play some type of sport or I'm gonna talk to some fucking little chick and I'm cool. I knew that's how we grew up. This is what it was. That's just what it was. Like, nigga, you ain't finna sit here and fuck with me every day, nigga, where I gotta give you some money or nigga, fuck that. We finna fight.
Man.
We can
see, that's another thing we gotta talk about too, though, bro. The transition from when we used to sit around and do the dozens to nigga, I whoop your ass, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas stopped cracking jokes and it became, I beat your ass, though.
That was me, Taz. As soon as the niggas started joking. Oh, you joking? Bro, I don't even do that. Come on, bro. Let's go on outside.
I would go, like, I would join on you so bad that you wanted to fight. Like, you start talking about
we were vicious, bro.
So bad that you gonna cry.
I ain't talking about, but hold on, y'all. I'm not talking about triggered. I'm talking about the point where it became, nigga, don't say shit about me, period. Nigga, I ain't no motherfucking joke, nigga.
I'm gonna knock your
ass even talking about me, nigga.
But niggas didn't only just was bitten. They had receipts. Like, they know what your mom did. They see your mom on crack. Niggas then sold your mom crack. They know, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas had receipts, bro.
That shit was fire.
That shit was
free. That's what I'm saying, bro. By the time niggas get 15, 16, though, bro, niggas ready to kill for playing with niggas like that.
But see, that's the difference, though. Them niggas ain't really, hold up, Taz. Let's be honest, though. When we was in school, and some of us may have even been them niggas, right? But when we was in school, once you get to a certain 15, 14, 15, 16, nigga, you know who really got the guns. You know who really, you ain't fucking with them.
Right.
You ain't even really fucking with them. It's the goofy nigga that's fucking. You ain't really, like, you really know, even when you the new nigga at school, you find out fast the shit. Nigga, that's so-and-so, so-and-so. So if you want to be with the shit, then you go talk to him. If you don't want to be with the shit, then you leave his ass alone.
Yeah.
Some niggas had to find out the hard way, you know.
That's their fault, nigga, because I'm going to be with the shit.
What you talking about?
I'm good. Look,
I'm saying, look.
Yeah, I was going to say,
talking about
you
right
might
now.
walk in the cafeteria.
What we talking about is escalation.
Nigga, yeah.
But look, we talking about escalation, though. We talking about from generation to generation, like solar generation. Nigga, they joking, they get to fight.
Nigga,
by the time you get to my generation, we not even joking. No, bro.
We 2-3 years apart, all of it.
That's why niggas don't see the escalation. Do you remember we was in school 2 or 3 years, meant a big deal? I
yeah,
4 years.
You talking about a freshman to a fucking senior.
Well, I came in as a freshman, but I came in as a freshman kicking it with the seniors because I played varsity as a freshman.
Hey, now we went from the saying used to be keeping it real to them niggas is living that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Cali different, nigga.
They like, living it.
Cali different, nigga. By the time I hit high school, I was having packs like the whole joint. This like,
hell yeah.
Like, hey, that's what that's what that drill music is, bro. I was talking to my wife yesterday, man, and I told her like, man, I should do a stream about that shit, a deep one where we just talking about shit because nigga, that shit remind me of y'all remember banging on wax.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Right. Yeah,
nigga, that's what that shit is, bro. That shit is banging on wax 2021, nigga.
And as much as we try to blame the younger generation, like I try to say, it's an escalation. That's why I said it's an escalation, bro. Because if we saying keeping it real, and then them niggas start living that shit, you can't even get mad at
I'm gonna tell y'all how life come full circle. You wanna know why Taz is the trigger, nigga, and I still fuck with him all of it, nigga? Because that's my fucking name, nigga. Like this is literally what motherfuckers used to call a motherfucking Tasmanian devil, nigga. Like, and my cousins and shit will be like, I'm so and so, little Taz, such little Taz. Like, the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? You niggas don't be like me, nigga. I was stupid. That's how the fuck I ended up in the army.
I'm trying to tell you, nigga. I'll tell my fuck quick. Nigga, listen, bro. I knew all type of shit, nigga. And wasn't applying a motherfucking thing, bro.
Right, nigga. Right. Was stupid as shit.
Nigga, I'm not prison learned or none of that shit. Nigga, I was this in school. Nigga, I just ain't apply myself.
Nigga, my grandpa told me this. When I got expelled my sophomore year. I got junior year, sophomore year, junior. I got expelled one school. I got expelled from one school, regardless, nigga. One time he comes, nigga, my grandpa's savage, nigga. So he gonna drive in through rush hour traffic in the Bay Area, nigga. Drive to his crib to my crib to knock on the door, nigga, to tell me you ain't shit. This is what he said. You the dumbest smart motherfucker I know.
Yep.
And then spit on my doorstep and walked away.
My granddad did that shit.
Like this when I had to start learning, like, you gotta do better, fam. Like you gotta, this whole man really drove through traffic just to tell you what the shit and spit at you. Cause that's the type of dumb shit I was doing. And so we gotta admit when we fucked up. Like I don't think there's nothing wrong with telling your kids you fucked up because now they know that wasn't cool.
But I think that's the only reason why I got 2 college kids right now, nigga.
Right.
Like being out front with shit, being honest, like, yeah, nigga, I failed, nigga, like, shit, nigga, I fucked up, nigga. Yeah. I did a whole bunch of dumb ass shit, bro. Like, and to me, like I said, I just think that shit matters more than the painting a picture that don't mean shit. Okay. They need to know for real, bro.
All right, fellas, I gotta go. I got family time.
Yeah, they gotta know the real, bro. Otherwise, I think you're shortchanging your kids, nigga.
You really do.
Hey, what are you going to school for, Taz?
My daughter going to school for criminal justice. My son go to school to play fucking football, nigga. He going for business administration, but nigga, that nigga only care about football, bro.
That's a good major though.
Yeah, well, that's what I told him to take because he was, he was undecided, and it was, like I said, it was all about football. You know what I'm saying? I literally just got him the last 2 years to understand that, nigga, you might not go to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Because it's almost impossible to tell a kid that's shining in high school and everybody telling him this and that the NFL ain't a legitimate, goal. Like you can try, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's almost impossible to tell that to your kids. You know what I'm saying? They gotta start seeing it. You know what I'm saying? They gotta start seeing it first.
Yeah, you gotta see that shit. But the way they keep telling him though, when it do come time for him to actually see it, now he got out. You feel me? So deal right by telling me that.
He get it now though. After that first year,
he should doing like my mama did.
It's a whole level of competition that he's like, oh shit.
Look, Taz, I wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Hey, so we're talking different than a motherfucker now, bro.
yeah. You see that shit.
I wasn't trying to hear my mama. She gonna go so far as to say,
everybody faster and shit.
Now everybody believe whatever they mama say until you get to a certain age. Think my mama, because I wasn't listening to her about other. This how she put it. It's other ways.
That's what the parenting is, though. The parenting is not necessarily at that time.
But that's what she did, though. So
he gotta. Once he experienced shit, he's gonna remember. Like, damn, he told me that shit. He coming at you with a whole different energy after that.
She gonna bring me in the living room with my stepdad and gonna tell me, and it's a nigga out here better than you. Like, bro, that shit fuck my whole psyche up, dude. Like, hold on, bro. It's a way to tell somebody find another way.
That's cool.
Like, nigga, that shit ain't cool, bro. Like, and I was the best nigga in my area. How you gonna tell me that? Like, what the fuck?
Like that shit worked for some people, bro. But like, I was scared to do that method. You know what I'm saying?
I went straight to the streets after that shit. Like, all right, I got you.
That means that didn't work.
Yeah, because I was scared to say some shit like that. Because, like I say, I want you to believe in yourself, nigga. And I just cross my fingers that, I've taught you enough to know that when you see this ain't working, you ain't gonna force it.
Some people that works. Like, some people. Like, some people, like, you can just tell them that they can't do it. And some people is like, so our boss is like that.
Hell yeah.
No, not with the can't do it, but some people you gotta get them going. I used to put I used to press motherfuckers and shit. Coach used to know I used to be talking shit. I'm like, oh yeah, he's ready. That nigga ready. Put that nigga in.
Right.
That nigga ready. You gotta talk some shit to him and get him going, bro.
He an old gentle giant if you don't piss him off.
You gotta piss him off. Yeah, it's usually the big motherfuckers because the big motherfuckers know they pretty much know that they got power over other men.
Right.
Like a person like my size, I'm pretty like I'm 5'11", so I'm 5'10", 5'11". So okay, I'm not really tall, I'm under 6 feet. But people don't call me short either. Right. So it's just like, I can only imagine like a person that's like 6'6". You know what I'm saying? They don't really have the issues. A lot of motherfuckers don't want to fight them because they 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Niggas like me do most of the fighting.
Yeah, that's a double-edged sword, though. It depends, bro. It's like, you go to jail or some shit, nigga, you the niggas want to start shit with, bro.
Hell yeah.
So they involving you into shit. Like this that's what George Macon was known for back in the day. They'll involve you in shit. Like you the muscle. I'm gonna make you the muscle. You gonna do this. Like the big niggas. You got a bunch of big niggas around them. One little dude and a bunch of big niggas robbing.
That's how it was. Look. Hey, nah, man, you can't come back here.
You shut your ass up. I'm being a badass kid right now.
You want to
heard something right quick. Because I heard something. Niggas, hey, I'm going to let y'all know. The tall nigga was the goddamn target, nigga. That's the real target, bro. Hey, don't get it twisted, nigga. 6'4", 6'5", I was the nigga that I wanted that smoke. Nigga.
A little bit of ass try to fight.
They're easier to fight. They're easier to fight. I would say that.
If you little.
Yeah, the motherfucker I had trouble with was the niggas that was like 5'7" and just like big. Yep, I gotta go. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. The motherfuckers built like a motherfucking tank. Those are the niggas I had trouble fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, so in my crew, so I hit my growth spurt early. By the time we get to high school, we come back 9th grade year, all my homeboys 6'3" and better. The tallest one was Taz, like 6'7". So I'm like, bro, I've been taking up for all y'all niggas all these years. You know what? From now on, this the move. I'ma talk my shit like I normally do, and you niggas just walk up. Bro, when I say that shit works so, man, like a charm. You know, I'm talking my shit. Niggas already know they don't want to fight me. Then my big homie walk up, like, yeah, nigga. Little do they know I've been beating this nigga ass. Like, the fuck?
Atlanta gonna put them boys out, bro.
I'm gonna put who out?
Texas. They got them niggas on ropes, don't they? That shit crazy.
It's been
I
a
was
crazy
getting
playoff.
the bet on that shit too.
Well, they should have traded for Harden. I've been said that.
It's been a crazy
They should have
playoff.
traded Simmons for Harden. Imagine Harden and Embiid right now. That would have been a wrap, bro.
It'd been a cookie. I don't know. The Harden like to choke, man. That nigga like to show the fuck out.
Nah, he was just the whole team over there. Like, this nigga be like tired by game 7.
I don't know. I've been watching this nigga since OKC.
Yeah. I do think that he choked on that one joint, but like,
I'm like, bro.
yeah, but
He ain't get enough opportunities like we talking about now. He ain't get enough opportunities to see that he was capable of as a kid.
Stepping up.
So now he coming into himself. But that nigga was choking coming in the NBA. I'm like, God damn, nigga, you coming off the bench.
Atlanta tonight, ain't it?
And what you say, Tess?
Ain't Atlanta playing at home tonight?
They're playing right now.
No, I'm saying, are they at home though?
Yeah, they're at home. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
It's a close game because but see, if it's a close game going into the fourth quarter, you know, because Embiid he's not conditioned, so he's going to be tired. That's the main scorer. And Curry is not really, you know, he has a good jumper and could kind of, you know, a little fast, but he's not a closer. And then you got Ben Simmons. He can't make a damn free throw. So really it's Tobias Harris. He's the one that's supposed to be, you know, actually doing something. And he's not sure.
What the fuck Tobias doing? Come on, man.
He choked.
Come on, bro. You gotta hold it down for Tennessee now. Come on, man. Tobias, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that on in a second. I'm sitting here watching these baseball games and shit.
Fucking with that baseball. Man, only time I watch baseball is when the Phillies is actually winning. You know.
Oh, you be betting on this shit?
Shit, they beat the motherfucking Dodgers the other night and fucked my money up, nigga.
Yeah, you know, I was 92. They lost to I think Toronto. I think it was the Toronto Blue Jays they lost to in the World Series.
Man, about to fuck that motherfucking ticket. That shit had me so motherfucking pissed, bro. All these niggas got to fucking win, bro.
That's all they had to do.
What if you look at right quick?
It's gonna be a good game though. I'm waiting for that one later on though with the Clippers, Utah. I don't even know who I want to win that. I mean, because I think it would be a good series. Utah and Phoenix. But I kind of want the Clippers to win. Still, even without Love, Kawhi, but, you know. I do too. But that would be a good series though with Chris Paul.
It'd be nice to see Chris Paul win one. Look,
that's a little overrated, Kawhi.
Gonna make it to the finals.
I mean, Chris Paul need to get him a Chris Paul ain't got no ring. You need to give him before he can charge Barkley out this shit.
I think the Nets gonna probably come out, man. Milwaukee had a chance to really
I don't know when is Kyrie Irving coming back. It's not really.
It's 7.
Huh?
Not game 7. They already called him out for game 7.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up, dude. That shit went all the way in on the ankle.
To win the series, man, they blew it when
At least take a week.
saved them.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Kyrie though.
This is my man. This is my cousin.
Yeah, so
Hey, what's up, Ski? Yo, remember Team Wolf?
I don't think we really let me think. All right, Team Wolf. Just honest.
He had the two brothers. You remember the name though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Street Fighter was the ball. That was the little basketball. Yeah, it was a ball called Street Fighter. That nigga knew how to play Street Fighter. You could never beat him and shit in the arcade and shit. Nah, he was the one with the Hey, hold on a second, y'all.
You're too deep. Damn. That shit crazy, bro. Some shit die hard, man.
We almost killed him, remember?
Yeah, you know the
Niggas in the
nigga.
coma for 3 weeks.
Look at this shit, bro. This is the shit I was just telling y'all about. This little $2 bet nigga that I had to on the baseball and shit. And like nigga, the fucking Dodgers, all they had to do was fucking win, dog, and they lost. But I won all the other games on this fucking ticket, bro.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off.
So you almost had a blood, bitch. I said you almost had all of that shit.
Yeah, shit. That's that hot $2 flip right there.
Gotta put me up on that shit. Was that like a parlay?
Yeah.
It's boring still.
Yeah, baseball, hell yeah, it is. I mean, shit, you gotta sit there and flip through all that shit, bro, and play the PlayStation and talk.
This with my Yankees World Series, yo.
Yeah, they're playing right now. See, that's like, it's an added incentive, though, man. It's like kind of like fantasy football and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got something invested in the game, so you watching that shit, all that shit, every play.
I feel you.
No, you know what?
That's like I didn't like watching sports if I didn't know nobody on the team, so that give you a reason to watch. I got you.
Yeah, you know what's boring, and I love watching bowling.
You
be betting on that shit?
Say what?
You be betting on that shit?
Nah. I just love it. I used to want to become a professional bowler, man. I just love watching bowling, even though it's boring as hell.
Can you bowl?
No, they be doing though out there, bro. Finish yourself fucking with them pros.
What type of nigga?
Man.
Oh.
Them motherfuckers.
$5,000 check, bro. If they got bowl a perfect game, they get like $100,000.
I said, what
they
type
got
of
that
nigga
little
can't
leg
bowl,
kick
man?
Back when they roll the ball and shit.
Y'all can't bowl, man. Y'all don't be bowling.
Shit, I mean, I go, but nigga, I ain't no throw no.
Jump off of that shit, Taz. He playing, Taz.
I'm saying like, I know plenty niggas that go just for fun to kick it, but I'm talking about professional, nigga.
Right, that's a different shit.
Man. Fuck professional shit. I'm just going to bowl, like shit, you know?
Yeah, but like, she two or three strikes, you know what I'm saying? My best game like a 190 something, like, but I ain't the nigga that's gonna bet on my bowling skills. I bet you on the basketball court, I bet you on some bowling.
But you played in high school?
Yeah, I play today, nigga. I go out there right now.
You played basketball in high school?
What you mean, nigga?
What's up?
Yeah, but shit, nigga, what the fuck that got, nigga? Do you know when I went to high school, nigga?
You went to high school when I was there. You got the same age as I am.
Hey, see, nigga, I'll be mentioning
like, and I think you
hell, I done played more since I've been an adult than I did when I was a kid.
Which was a forward?
Yeah.
How many rebounds you were getting?
I averaged probably like 7 and 6 and shit like that. We had a motherfucking all-star on our team, but I, you know what I mean, took all the spotlight. So, I mean, I was just a nigga that played.
Hey, your daughter and son, they go to the same college?
Oh, no. I wish that'd be some shit, but nah, that nigga he ain't interested in going to no HBCU, and she ain't interested in going to no PWI. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they got thing. I didn't think they had that many HBCUs out west.
No, she down south, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she down south.
Shoot, she ain't in Georgia, is she?
Nah. I was down there under you in the Sunshine State.
Oh, okay. Now I was gonna say, you come through Georgia, man, you can give us a call, man. Shoot, me, A9, and I will meet you.
Yup. Hey.
I ain't too far from Atlanta, man. Atlanta about an hour away. A9 and Minister Howe.
Yeah, I'll be up there in a few weeks. Like I mean, shit, I do a cross-country trip every year, so you know what I'm saying? I'll let niggas know what I'm there. I'll be there for like a day or two. My brother live in Atlanta, so I always see him. I got some fam and shit from social media and shit. I met like 10 years ago off this motherfucker that I always go stop and see in the A. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'll be over there. And I always stay the night. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll be there.
Oh, what you got your CDLs?
Nah, hell no. CDLs. No, nigga.
Oh,
nah, I'm a content creator, bro. I like going to different places and showing the shit instead of just sitting here talking about it. Like actually getting out here and taking you to these spots and shit. Like, so you know, like this year we're gonna do them all black towns in Oklahoma that don't nobody talk about.
Right.
I think I'm stopping in Pulaski, Tennessee, and do the origin of the Klan from the place where it started at.
Oh, so you're gonna come to Stone Mountain because I believe that's where it started at.
Yeah, that's the second, the 1915.
You heard what he said, Pulaski, nigga. Hey, so let me know when you pull through that district.
Yeah, the original Klan was in Pulaski in 1870, and then the rebirth was 1915 on Stone Mountain. But yeah, I'm gonna go back there this year too, though.
Tennessee, man, we used to get in trouble every time the motherfuckers try to do their parade. Like, I'll never forget. My uncles took me out there the first time we went. Got to fight with them hoods. But yeah, like, that shit got history behind it, G. So, shit, I'm gonna see what I can dig up for you too. See what some sites might want you to check out, or even some people you can interview.
Yeah, cause like I do a lot of like videos and shit, man. And so like I use a lot of stock photos and shit off the internet when I'm doing them. So I like to go and, you know what I'm saying, do my own shit with boots on the ground, so motherfuckers to know this ain't just internet talk though. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like I'm using resources available, but nigga, I mean this shit though. I'm like I want to know for real, but I'm using the resources available at the time.
You telling our story from my perspective, so that's important.
Yeah, I can't be in New York, goddammit, but I can damn sure report what's going on over that motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but I can talk about it though.
Much needed, because it's a long history. Like, you know, so many people don't know where that shit originated, and you know, like you and I alluded to, there was other pockets that they were picking up in. You feel me? So, you know, it's important for a motherfucker to really know where that origins of that shit started at. Not to so you could be so scared, but so you can know the history. Like, man, like our grandparents used to tell us, you don't know your history, you doing the repeat.
Well, I mean, like, it's like with Tulsa, though, man. Like, I don't hear too many people talking about it from the perspective I come from, but, you know what I'm saying? I truly believe that shit was bigger than just the race massacre that we told. Like, he's talking about the capital of oil for the world at the time. You know, it ain't just, you know what I'm saying, some little
that shit was a takeover.
Like, that shit was the capital of oil. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, they didn't care who was there. They didn't care who was there. It could just so happen it was us, you feel me? But it could have been, you know what I'm saying, any group of people that was there. It was about a takeover, you feel me? Shit.
And not just that, though, if you have the oil capital of the world in the 1920s, and you try to do there, do you want a thriving section of that city to be black? Keep in mind, we just talked about the resurgence of the Klan in 1915. In the 1920s, it reached a height of 5 million. That's not going to be a good look for Tulsa when people come there to do business and what they see is a bunch of niggas that's profit.
I know what you mean. It's almost like a nigga talking about they running their hood, and then we come to their hood and the crackers running that shit. Like the fuck? Hold on, bro. Y'all gotta get this shit straight before we come back around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's probably how that conversation went. Like,
these niggas doing too well here. Like, we ain't fucking with y'all. Like, and I'm like I say, it's a time when everybody's a Klansman. So, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that was the overall reason, but that, like, it was propaganda that came with that. You know what I'm saying? There's some white folks that got mad and when it burned some shit up. Nah, it's the media's involved in that. You know what I'm saying?
That was a war.
Officials, city officials, everybody involved in that shit.
Yeah, that was a war that took place in a small period of time. You feel me? But the tactics that was used was definitely war. That shit was war tactics. You don't drop no bombs on no people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to go to war. What that is?
They dropping bombs on people, huh?
You heard the motherfucker say, "You dropped the bomb on me."
But see, and that's crazy because, like I say, when you start thinking about that, and then you put the Philly joint in there, it's like, okay, so we know. Now move.
That's why and y'all know that was under a black mayor that happened too. Yeah, it was under Wilson Good. You know, he was that was a black mayor that shit happened. Wow. I think when did that happen? That was 80 what?
85.
Yeah, I think that was good. You know, because before that they had Rizzo racist ass. Yeah. Yeah, so that was a black mayor.
They got the video of the month.
And you know what's crazy? Because we had like a little trip to City Hall where we actually met him when I was a kid and shit. I had to be like 6, 7 years old. He's like shaking my little black hand and shit. You know, this nigga's about to bomb our ass and shit. He about to bomb motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that's how vicious shit is, bro. And they'll sit up there and turn around like, yeah, you know, the future, and we're concerned about the black. No, we trying to get them to do what we want them to do.
May 13th, 1985.
Yeah, let me see, because I know that
yeah, I did a video about that shit on May 13th, bro. You know, I be on that type shit.
No, that's real true. Soon the world will catch up with you, but you lead me away.
God damn, man, it's that goddamn 11 to 1.
Yeah, he served from 84 to 92. And damn, they got in there a period which included the controversial move police action and house bombing in 1985.
That's crazy.
He's still living too. He's 82 years old.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Wilson Good.
Okay.
Yeah, born 1938.
We need to go interview his grandkids and see how they feel about their granddad. Know your granddad is.
That's cray.
Shit, interview that nigga. Shit.
Hey, bro, why would you do some shit like
that? Nigga stuck in all interviews though with this.
Man, you already know he might not.
Woke ass crowd out here now. These young social justice warriors that had
that's the statue that they took down when they was riding in Philly. Is that Frank Rizzo statue? Yeah, Frank Rizzo was racist than a motherfucker, bro.
Frank Rizzo.
Yeah, most people think he was involved in that bombing, but he wasn't there no more.
No, he wasn't there at the time. He was
Was he?
I think he came. Yeah, I think he came.
He came back.
He came back, right?
Yeah, he came back.
Yeah.
But
he had his hands in then.
The time
so at that time, when was he police commissioner? He was police commissioner in the 70s, so yeah. So
1968 to 1971, and then he was the mayor 1972 to 1980.
Mm-hmm.
So that nigga was still plugged in. He could have stopped that shit. You know, knock their ass off.
I don't think he could have stopped it though. I don't even think they wanted to stop it, man.
Like, no, he didn't want to.
Like
all of their benefit. That's what I'm saying.
Them niggas had their whole little section sold up, bro. Like it wasn't done.
They like, nah, we can't let this ride because everybody gonna do this shit. You know, niggas will have communities instead of neighborhoods at that point. Like,
niggas out this bitch becoming legends, nigga. John Africa, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
John
Could you imagine what that shit would look like in 2021? What they'd be like today?
Wow.
John Africa and them.
That shit would be done spread.
That shit'd be gangster, nigga.
Hell yeah.
For real. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't even like talk about shit like that. Because motherfuckers talk like that, but like, the sad part is most motherfuckers don't even have a real understanding of that shit. Bro, I be looking at all that shit like, damn, bro, like the Attica riots and all that shit. Like, but niggas was turned, bro. Like, niggas was turned. And that's just what it was. Like, nigga, who wants to smoke? And it's sad. Because at that time, nigga, like I always, there wasn't no Klan coming around, wasn't no white folks. When niggas said who wants to smoke, that's when everybody went underground, nigga. That's when everybody started changing it up.
They started getting lit. They started getting more strategic with their tactics. You know what I'm saying? Being more covert.
Bro, when Malcolm sitting there talking about they took off the uniforms and shit, yeah, they had to, nigga. Because they're going to start getting their ass popped off out this bitch. When nobody scared no more, motherfuckers was ready to die over this shit, and they ain't want that type smoke, nigga.
Yeah, because at the time in the 80s, you had that JBM element still in Philly. That was like the last Junior Black Mafia.
Talk about it. I want these niggas to know.
And they was in the process of eradicating that. You really don't really see too much any gang activity, you know, from then on. You know, so yeah, shit was serious. Shit was serious.
Niggas was ready to die over this shit, nigga. That's why I say, like, it ain't even no comparison for them niggas, bro. Back in that day, bro, like, the niggas was ready to die for this shit, bro. And
that's why they had to turn all of that shit. That's why they had to turn all the organizations against our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, as you see, after these people, they start coming up with allowing for different things to infiltrate our neighborhoods. About killing niggas. That ain't not about building up niggas. Talk to me then.
Nigga, they put a Fat Albert on TV, nigga.
Talk to me.
They gave motherfuckers jokes and shit to start laughing and to start promoting comedians and film.
I was with the niggas to trying to joke on me. You right.
You know what I'm saying? They promoted getting money, nigga. They told niggas to go get this money, nigga. Fuck that Black Power shit.
All right, go bug.
Motherfuckers start pursuing. Motherfuckers stop wanting to be part of the movement and start wanting to be part of America.
Wanting to be entertainers.
It was a film that somebody was playing on the black exploitation.
Bro, niggas dying and niggas getting locked up and shit, bro, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to promote a movement like that where you see niggas dying, raids happening, niggas getting shot the fuck up and shit like that, having shootouts with the police. It's hard to pass that down to the next group of young men, like, get out here and let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? The hadn't seen that level of pushback when they started, that they started to see 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? So I think recruitment took a hit and it became more of, you know, let's be more like, you know, Dr. Cosby and them. You know what I'm saying? Let's be model citizens. Let's do right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done enough. We fought back. Like,
well, that element was already there because, you know, that's like from the civil rights. That's like, you know, from the civil rights movement. I think the black exploitation, like, you know, because they even was kind of catering to that perspective with Superfly. It was
about the movies.
Yeah, it was like the episode was like, I'm not with that black shit. It's all about the dollar, you know. Like he was trying to, you know, he was trying to tell them, like, you know, that you know, they had a scene that literally did that, like, you know, it was like, you know, so it was catering to that, and when you see how Superfly was, he would always win. In the end, he would always beat the man and shit, like, you know, and it was like, you know, the cocaine, he had the women, and so, like you said, and you add that element, like, okay, you could be like this motherfucker. Or you could be with that black shit running around here and shooting out with the police and all this creepy. Yeah. He got the women, he got the car, he fly, he got the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a little nose candy, you know, he's fly, he's super fly. You know, so this is why, man, then you look at the style of dress that was permanent then, and you can see, you know, like shit started changing, right? You know what I'm saying?
Might have been in that Black Mafia family. Look at Taz and shit. Man, come on, Squad. Let me show this picture, man.
What's up?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But yeah, that's
they got this dude named Nudie Mills. He looked just like Taz. Y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it look like that.
It look like that.
My ears ain't that motherfucking big, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, nigga.
He look like my
you
cousin.
talking
He look
all
like
that
my
shit,
cousin.
ready to
That
fuck
nigga
some shit up.
Dumb ass ears,
That
bro.
nigga look like your hookah ties.
yeah, it is the combination of both of them.
Like your hookah
I mean, he got my ears.
Let me see. Oh shit.
That nigga
I wasn't
said your
clapping
hookah,
at your fam.
your hookah Taz.
That's like that dude off of that
That's a monster.
I forget what that motherfucker name is.
Man, they call that nigga the ruthless killer, Robert Nudie Mills. The Junior Mafia. Apparently he was their hitman. Oh man, what's I
Yeah,
tell
did y'all see that, John? They had a black exploitation series called Savage. Ever watched the
Hell no.
that shit up? Yeah, it's like Savage. That's what the name was. I think he was like a.
We be thinking we making up some new shit. Man, let me put this shit in us a long time ago.
I remember when I jailbroke my fire stick, and they had a dang a black exploitation section you can go to and watch all the movies.
America right here. It says,
Oh
yeah. Let me see. What was this shit about? Savage is a 1973 American-Philippines action film with elements of blaxploitation. The funding and distribution came from the Rogers Corman's New World Pictures, which also provided the leading players from among a number of American actors who regularly appeared in such features. It was produced and directed by Cairo Santiago, who between 1973 and his death 2008 partner with Corman on over 40 Filipino-based action adventure exploitation films, which took advantage of much lower local production costs. The role is played by top bill James Ilgahart. I know who that is. No, man, the appearances. We first start with Lana Idman Jr. and Carl Speed. As in most such productions of the 1970s and 1980s, the setting is not identified as the Philippines. The setting is not identified as the Philippines, but rather an unspecified Latin American location ruled by a military-based authoritarian regime. Main character played is a criminal on the run who gets involved in a revolution against a military government. An unarmed tropical country in Central South America is governed by a military dictatorship. Jim Haygood starts out working for the government to defeat rebel forces and capture the rebel leader. Later, he becomes appalled by his superiors' abuses and brutality, subsequently sides with the rebels, and becomes known under the name Savage. He is joined by two American friends who are performers in the local club. Okay, so that was the Savage joint. So you see like this this anti-government revolutionary thing. They used the black dude to actually star in that. So that was just something that people wanted to see. Because all that shit had rhetoric of like, you know, the man beating the man and all that shit. You know, but he was like a government official that went rogue, is according to what the movie was about. So I don't understand why they call him Savage though. That's the name of the fucking movie, Savage.
He said he was a government official, right?
Yeah. He was a government official that, you know, is saying that once he figured out, you know, the crazy shit that they were doing to the people, he kind of sided with the people. You know?
Yeah, they called him a savage because they feel like since he's going against them, he a savage. That's the whole point title, but yeah, but to me, it's like it set a tone for what's going on now. When you look at, you know, you got a whole generation that's cool with being called savage. they call themselves savage.
A good documentary to watch is Bastards of the Party.
Man, that shit go hard. I feel about this. Yeah.
Because that's Bones. Yeah, Bones, yeah. You know, because I mean they make it very clear, you know, what their gangs initially were and what they became.
Right.
And yeah, it's a crazy thing because they even get into, you know, talking about, you know, the role that the black exploitation movies played into a lot of things they began to do. So yeah, that media is powerful, bro, and we know that it was being, you know, or is being controlled by the CIA.
Nah, I don't got it.
Yeah, let me tell you about operations that they're doing. There's a book that I got called "The CIA and the Ku Klux Klan." I mean, the FBI and the Ku Klux Klan. The FBI and the Ku Klux Klan, and it's showing you, you know, how they was kind of working together. You know, they're working together. They got the same cause or the same objectives, and they would, you know, kind of mesh together at times. You know, and so you got all these elements. You know, you read the FBI files. They were studying how black people danced. They would send agents into the local clubs. You know, they want to get, you know, abreast to the language that we're using. That's how you know, and you know, the hip hop police. You know, the hip hop police.
That shit started.
Yeah, you're being heavily monitored, bro. They're heavily monitored.
Crazy. It's crazy because I remember, bro, we used to be in the hood doing our shit, and we would be like, you know how you be paying attention to the different songs that you hear from different cars? Man, one time we sitting there, you know, we bobbing our head to this one song we like, and we waiting to see what car pull up playing that. It was the police. We like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. They listening to it. Oh, it's fucked. We fucked. These motherfuckers is listening to our shit. They know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. But no, it was a good joint on Democracy Now! I was watching years ago. And it was like an event. I mean, it was in Pennsylvania where these white folks, they broke into one of the FBI offices and they got all the files out. They stole files from the FBI. And so the lady was asking them, like, what was the most surprising thing that you found in those files? And the white girl said the most surprising thing was how heavily the black community was being monitored. That's the number one thing that was surprising, you know, that surprised her about the FBI, what she was seeing. And so you know that from the Black Power movements all the way up until, you know, you see in the bastards, you know what I'm saying, it's documenting the bastards of the party and the children of these you know, Black Power movements, their children, you know, motherfuckers like Tupac, you know, even the way the music was going initially in the hip hop, it had like sort of Black Power, you know, thing to it.
They started doing a whole bunch of monitoring when the whole Biggie.
Yeah, that shit got crazy. It was political almost. It was almost like a political thing because even the rhetoric of Tupac was like, you know, it was like, okay, he'll go political on you. You talk to him long enough, he began to talk about like building the black community and we need to do this, and you know, I mean, he began to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? That was part of his whole thing.
Was coming from that same background, but when he got with Diddy had him on some like, let's teach these niggas how to, you know, wear shiny suits, or basically like the Zeus suits back in the day. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers was integrating, like the Spanish people was wearing big ass Zeus suits, and that was their way of saying that they was, you know, being Americanized. You know what I'm saying? And here it is. I looked at them shiny suits the same goddamn way. I'm like, hold on, bro. These motherfuckers is selling us further into this shit.
This shiny suit,
like,
man.
Yeah, like, bro, come the fuck on. And then if you pay attention to who won that war, you feel me? You should see who funded that shit. Like, come on, bro. Suge in prison, Diddy out here doing whatever the fuck he wants to. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on.
I mean, looking at it in hindsight, you would have never thought that Jay-Z would have been, you know.
Man,
I remember when Reasonable Doubt came out. I mean, really, niggas was arguing. I remember,
even when Pac predicted that shit, he said that shit. He said Jay-Z was gonna be that nigga. Like, he was like, man, they gonna basically get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? And when they get rid of us, Jay-Z gonna be that nigga. But as basically somebody being around long enough to keep, like, this nigga willing to do whatever. Like Jordan said about a lot of the players that he played with. He's like, man, them niggas is good, but they ain't willing to do what it takes to be the greatest as far as kissing ass. You know, being presentable to be branded and all that shit. Like, I remember them niggas good, but nah.
I was looking at the joint this morning. Shannon Sharp, he was talking about how Jordan was on Horace Grant all the time, and you know he was like, they used the term bullying. Like this is
no different than how Kobe was with his teammates. Kobe was a big
This is what they said happened. It was on the plane, and Horace Grant didn't play too well, so they said that Jordan was like, well, yeah, don't feed him. He's not eating because he didn't play well.
Damn. I can see that.
Now, you know, it was like it'd be on. You can take that either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I would have been like, are you going to listen to that motherfucker? I look at that waitress.
No,
I look at that waitress like, you going to listen to that motherfucker? You better bring my damn food.
Yeah, horse.
And I want to see you stop me from eating, motherfucker.
Yeah, MJ didn't want to fool with Horace on them hands. He already knew Horace would whoop his ass. Horace didn't play that shit.
Yeah, but no, Horace was saying he was being bullied by Jordan, man. He was saying that shit. Like, he was like, but they wouldn't allow it to come to blows because, you know what I'm saying, obviously, you hit Jordan, then you get out of here on many levels.
Jordan tried that shit, but Jordan backed down because, like he told Jordan, he said, nigga, if you thought I snitched on you, nigga, you a man, you know how to get in contact with him. Jordan didn't want no beef with no Horace Grant. He knew Horace Grant whooped his ass. Jordan was scared of Vernon Maxwell. You heard me? That man was scared of Vernon Maxwell, man. He told I don't know, was it Hakeem or whatever? He's like, I don't understand. This man act like he want to whoop my ass, but he asked me for an autograph.
Vernon Maxwell. Vernon Maxwell was a wild motherfucker.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Vernon Maxwell. That would have been a good finals though, them in Houston.
Shoot, I think Houston would have took it.
That would have been a good finals.
They said Jordan was scared of Hakeem, man. So they didn't have no answer for him. Said, he was glad they couldn't make it out of the West.
Nobody had no answer.
Answer for him, Nick.
Breaking up. Say what, Taz?
Shit, Mike was the answer. They was gonna outscore them niggas.
Man, please, Hakeem, man, you could.
Man, please, dude. Not at that time. Not at that time, dog. That shit was not happening. That year that Hakeem won,
people refer to Hakeem Olajuwon like he only played for 2 years or something.
Nah, he played for a very long time.
Man,
Hakeem like that's the only time he won.
Nah, he would have probably won with Mike.
Yeah, he couldn't get out the West. I mean, really, he couldn't get out the West. Portland was doing a thing, really. Portland was doing the Lakers, and you know, Phoenix, they got good for a little minute, but then it was Utah. So yeah, and Seattle was always balling. They just were choking the playoffs.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So really, Houston wasn't really in the picture until the mid '90s.
Yeah, the only person who used to give Hakeem problems was Kareem.
He had a lot of problems. He only made it to the finals 3 times.
Ooh, he only made it to the finals 2 times.
Everybody never get Dave LeBron.
No, I think he made it to the finals. I think it was his rookie season.
Oh, yeah. Was it with him and Sam? What's that dude's name? Sam, the other tall dude.
The correct time.
The original Twin Towers.
Who you say was the original Twin Towers? Ralph Sampson?
Hakeem Olajuwon and
Ralph Sampson?
Ralph Sampson, yeah.
Yeah.
When they
couldn't get out the first six.
I think didn't they lose to Philly? Didn't they lose the championship to Philly?
No. Philly beat the Lakers.
So who did they lose to?
80s. That probably was Boston. Anybody. Boston and the Lakers won damn near every championship in the 80s.
Man, what was up with Bernard King? That motherfucker be busting them in the eyes back in the day. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah. Larry Bird was the finals MVP. What that was 86?
You know, when you don't win shit, niggas overlook you. Kind of like Jalen Rose.
You hear me?
Kind of like this grand slam this nigga just hit and put the Indians back in this game, though. What the fuck?
Bro, they going crazy.
These motherfuckers
right
is down 11-1, bro.
They
going crazy.
Because the Celtics defeated the Rockets 4-2 to win their NBA championship.
So you said he just put them back in it, Taz?
Bro, this shit was just 11-1, bro. I'm sitting here hoping for a miracle.
I heard you say that shit earlier.
Damn near every ticket I got the Cleveland Indians winning on it. This was one of the games I just had locked in, so I can't have it, but lose. Pirates.
Yeah, you right, Taz. It was the Boston Celtics that they lost to.
But they played in 81 and in 86.
Yeah, he wasn't on the team.
I don't think he was there in 81.
He wasn't on the 81 team. There's nothing else that was wrong. Like I said, he definitely played in 3 championships, and it was the Boston Celtics. Like I say, eventually, man, like I say, man, I'm going to have to walk away with the crown for them to stop questioning me, man.
I wasn't saying that to question you, but I was saying that Houston played Boston in 81 as well, because they were saying it was a rematch from the 81 fight.
Nah, he's on me so I was wrong. He right.
No, I'm on everybody, nigga. Anybody who doubted me, nigga. I'm like this shit gonna stop, nigga. But it's like I walk away with that, bro. Like I gotta get that thing. That's what it is.
Yeah, you talking about Jalen Rose?
Hey, bro, be on time tomorrow, so.
Yeah, you talking that Jalen Rose shit? I don't know what the fuck you talking about with that shit.
Hey, bro,
that nigga.
I proved it. Wait a
minute. No, I fuck with Jalen Rose. I fucked with Jalen Rose.
I proved it, but he
wasn't athletic at all, though. He had no athletic ball in Kobe.
But Solar, you can look at that and say that Kobe had a better series.
Jalen Rose will tell your ass he have a better series than Kobe. What you talking about?
See what I'm saying? That's bogus, bro. That's bogus.
Hey, bro, if you get so off numbers, that's cool. But like I said, if we interviewed Jalen Rose, me and you, I bet money he wouldn't say that shit you talk.
I don't think
because Jalen Rose would have been said, man, you remember that series when I bust Kobe ass? Man, he would have been said that shit, dog.
I didn't say he bust his ass. I said he outperformed me.
Okay, that's same shit to me.
Right.
No, I mean, he had better numbers. He had better numbers.
But see,
that's something that you're saying when you say outperformed. I don't know.
Because you're going to do that like, Jalen Rose gonna get done the way I just got done.
Did Jalen mean more to his team?
He had an overall better series than. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
he had an overall better.
That's easy to do when ain't nobody doubling you. Did Jalen mean more to his team than Kobe did?
I think that
he did.
You're a liar.
I don't know.
When the fuck was Jalen the franchise?
Kobe held it down in key points. And so
like
key points in the series.
You emotional, bro. You emotional right now.
Yeah, key points in the series. Key points in the series. Kobe kind of stepped up.
That series, bro, he got hurt.
Yeah, he had the ankle injury. I remember that.
Yeah,
but that was the game. That was the game that Shaq got fouled out. Remember that was the game
that explains why the nigga points was higher than his, but that don't explain why
that was the game that
meant more to his team than Kobe meant to his team.
That was the game that Shaq got fouled out. That was his ankle was fucked up. That's what made it even more crazy. They allowed him to take over that game. You know, in overtime. I think it went to overtime.
I tell you how clutch he was too.
That was the series at that point. That was the series. Because if they would have won that game,
that was the series.
It changed the momentum of the series.
These bullshit arguments niggas made Kobe.
No. We look at shit in real time. Like we look at shit in real time. Like if what you're saying, what PG-13 did, that changed the series. But that win, because they didn't expect them to win that. That changed the series. So what I'm saying is that I know in real time that win changed the series.
Hell fucking yeah.
That had all right.
That's real time shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real time shit.
Yeah, I watched it in real time too.
Because if they would have won that,
the stat sheet was to prove my point. And I
no, your stat, you proved your point on the stat sheet. We talking about another factor. We talking about the spirit of the game. We're talking about momentum. We're talking about these factors that can change what you thinking on the stat sheet.
If Indiana would have won that shit would have went 7, and they would have won that.
Bro, you put anybody on that court averaging 38 and 16, bro, that team was gonna win, bro.
Is that a Ridgeback though?
38 points and 16.
That's what Shaq was averaging?
You trying to stay with me?
Yeah. And that bro, that shit is.
Well, they had Smith. They had Smith, but Smith wasn't. Who was Dale Davis? All them niggas was gonna get old.
Without Kobe, they ain't need Kobe for that series, bro.
No, they needed Kobe for that series, bro.
No, they didn't, bro.
They needed Kobe for that series, bro. You mean to tell me they would have won that game if he would have got fouled out? Nobody was stepping up. They wouldn't have got. They wouldn't have went to the finals if it wasn't for Kobe. They would have got past Portland. They would have got past Portland. Sabonis was giving Shaq that work in that series.
And they always
y'all niggas don't remember that shit. That shit was 7 games, bro.
When we have to go
up, they take Shaq out the game at certain points, nigga.
They would have got past Portland without Kobe, bro.
We shouldn't have to go off you niggas' memories, bro.
Hey, that's bad. Your memory must be bad, because we remember.
That's good shit, man. You don't remember Jalen Rose outperforming Kobe?
No, because remember Kobe was still coming to, he just started really getting good at that point.
He was a role player.
He definitely wasn't sidekick. He definitely wasn't
sidekick. Remember, that's what we started at yesterday. He was a motherfucking sidekick.
No, at that time he wasn't even like a Scottie Pippen sidekick. He was like a B minus, maybe a sidekick.
Not yet.
But you seen the potential. You know what I mean? And he wanted it. You know what I mean? So he was box office. So when the situation came, he stepped up. You know what I'm saying? So that had an impact on the series. But they would not have. Jalen was a true number 2 scorer. For I don't know if Smith averaged more points than him, but he definitely was the number 2 scorer beside Reggie Miller. Because we ain't gonna sit there and act like niggas didn't pad their numbers either though. Motherfuckers numbers were good as fuck on the stats, but during the game, nigga. So he was already a veteran at that time.
Rose and Reggie Miller outperformed sorry ass Kobe, nigga.
They would have got past Portland. They would have got past Portland.
Kobe did say from the Portland series.
That Kobe was giving them the work so bad. Them niggas.
Shaq had trouble with Sabonis, bro. That was a battle. They almost they would canceled each other out.
They were doubling Shaq too, though.
What year?
Nigga, the hacker Shaq.
Huh?
No, not the hacker Shaq.
That was the same year that they played Indiana.
The year you showed us.
Bro, no, bro. Bro. All right, man. Watch this. This is what I'm saying, but I put something else up on the board to show you again.
Yeah, show that footage of Kwame Brown against Shaq too, though. Show that.
You niggas don't remember them, but you niggas just be talking.
I remember that shit. I remember what he did against Shaq. What the fuck you talking about?
Alright. I'm gonna remind
you. You know about niggas padding their points and niggas who had clean uniforms after the football game. You know about all that shit.
I know about niggas like Kobe who overrated.
Man, you got your fucking mind.
You think Kobe overrated?
That nigga crazy, bro. Don't worry about that shit.
No, I'm just listening to him. He has the right to speak his opinion. I mean,
no, you don't got no right to bold-faced ass lie.
Yeah, Kobe,
you don't got no right to do that shit. That's just a bold-faced lie. Ain't nobody gave Kobe shit, nigga. You talking about he overrated? How is he overrated? Nobody rates him high.
He was the third best player on the court in the next finals after
nigga,
that.
Nobody rates him as number 2 best player in the NBA.
No matter,
so why is he overrated?
He wasn't that.
He's not even ranked that high, but he's overrated. Like, that's crazy. That's some hate ass shit.
Hold on. Let me
because nobody ranked Kobe over Jordan or LeBron. So why you even got to say he's overrated? Who's he overrated over?
They absolutely.
No, I'm saying who is he overrated over? Because I never said he was better than the Jordan or LeBron.
Overrated over? Shit, he overrated over a lot of people. Well, I would say he overrated over Larry Bird. Somebody else would probably overrated over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hold on, who the fuck said he was better than Larry Bird?
Let me tell you.
What are you talking about?
Ask you a question. What's your
I don't give a fuck about Larry Bird. You asked a dumb question.
No, I'm saying who the fuck said he was better than Larry Bird? That's a retarded motherfucker. Man, you crazy hell.
Me.
Bruh, you the same nigga talking about stats. Look at Larry Bird's stats. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
Look at it.
Yeah, you don't want to look at it.
You better go look at it.
No, he was very
you talking about
efficient.
the nigga that used to pull the
Bird was very efficient, bro.
Talking about, I'm going to beat these
Bro,
motherfuckers
Bird
by
damn
this many
near
points
triple
and
double
still
for
do
his
that
career,
shit.
bro.
Hold on.
You talking about that white boy?
So let me ask you a question, Taz. What's your top 5 NBA?
That's where you can put the stats up, bro.
Okay, hold on, Taz. What's your top 5 NBA players of all time right now?
Would you say top 5?
Your top 5 GOAT players, you would say.
It would have to be LeBron, Mike.
Number 1.
Well, no, this ain't in no order. I ain't giving no order.
No, give your order. I'm saying give it your order.
I mean, I would have to sit down and do it in order. I mean, but it would. I would even start there. Okay, so I say LeBron, Mike, Cap. Of course, that's Kareem. Then you got Will, and you got Bill.
Okay,
Bill Russell.
You said Bill Russell.
My top 5 would be this because it's hard for me between Kareem and Will to put them either number 1 or number 2. So I'm gonna say number 1 is Kareem, number 2 is Will, number 3 I give it to LeBron, number 4 I give it to Mike, number 5 I say Kobe.
So Kobe ain't in the top.
Both of y'all got a decent top 5, but that top 5 that Taz got though, motherfucker, gonna run your ass out the gym though, because. Man, nigga, Bill Russell alone gonna put you on your shit.
I think Bill Russell was the most competitive basketball player of all time. I think.
Man,
Kobe ain't even the greatest Laker of all time.
What now?
We're playing. So he ain't even the greatest Laker of all time.
You agree because that nigga named Kareem first. So you agree?
Kareem is the greatest Laker.
Oh shit!
I'm talking about individual stats.
Yeah, Kareem.
Yeah.
And then after him, Magic, nigga.
So,
and then I'm always over to have my camera.
You think Magic stats is better than Kobe?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Magic is
because Magic probably had more double-doubles and triple-doubles than Kobe.
Right, all that matters, nigga. He killed Kobe, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Career-wise, think you start putting Kobe up to some of the greats, he ain't gonna match up, nigga.
Magic would be over.
Yeah, I mean, as far as overall stats, yeah, I think Magic would take that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not even from a statistical standpoint, though. He was like, Magic was special, man. He was.
I'm just saying.
I could probably pick 25 players better than Kobe, bro.
I mean, you gotta.
I don't think you're giving me 25 though. I don't think you're giving me 25, bro.
Hey, no, I just gave myself a high ass number, but You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's a lot of motherfuckers. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be. I think he'll be maybe a little past the top 10, maybe from that 15. Anything past the 15, and it's debatable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Kobe in the top 5.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I couldn't put Kobe over somebody like Oscar. Like, you know what I mean? There's no way.
Who?
Oscar Robinson.
Oh, Oscar Robinson.
Oh yeah, he's better than Oscar though. I mean, because the big old, remember he couldn't really do it until he got Kareem. Remember that was at the end of his career that he got that chip.
Yeah, I mean, but see, that's what I'm saying. When you base it on rings, you know what I mean, you end up leaving somebody like Karl Malone out. You know what I'm saying? Who was more of a productive career.
But when you talk about rings, that's more of a team. That's more of a team thing than an individual.
But Karl Malone, I mean, you're talking about one of the greatest power forwards of all time.
Man, but I put all these niggas out there before Kobe, though.
No, the Oscar Robinson
and Dale out there before Kobe, nigga. Straight up.
Yeah, you can't.
Oscar Robinson is debatable.
I don't know about that.
What about Pip? What about Pip?
Who's Pippen?
Russell.
Is that who?
Scottie Pippen.
Oh,
hell no. Nah.
You said no.
Well, yeah. Well, I can see somebody's, but like from a talent standpoint, like because he was. I mean, he the one that made that point forward shit pop. But the fact that Kobe actually beat that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I would still give it to Kobe.
Kobe beat him at what?
He beat
him head on head.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Pippen Gardner.
Pippen played in that conference finals with Portland. That was a team, bro.
You talking about the one that was Shaq?
Yeah, right? yeah. Rasheed Wallace was the scorer.
No, Shaq.
Rasheed was killing them too. But like that was Pippen's team. That was Pippen's team.
Right, the Shaq series.
Yeah, it was Shaq was beast. Yeah. I mean, they couldn't do nothing with Shaq. Right.
Boy, that shit.
They would have won without Kobe. They would have won without Kobe.
They would have won without Kobe.
No, they wouldn't have won without Kobe.
They wouldn't have.
No, they wouldn't.
All right.
They wouldn't have.
Okay. Let's look at the numbers.
Yeah, he was always the second scorer for the most part, from what I can remember.
Okay, so Kobe averaged 24, 25, and 6 that series.
Yeah.
Shaq averaged 26, 12, and 4. See, again, like, he's the second option. I mean, I give him that, but is he that?
No, all I was saying was that they would not have won that series without Kobe, bro. And that's just going on.
They got Glenn Rice. They got Glenn Rice on this team,
bro. Yeah, remember he was old, bro.
Yeah, but he still averaged 10 again.
Yeah, bro. Those was battles, bro. Remember Portland blew them the fuck out one game. I think it was game 1 or game 2. One of them games. They blew them the fuck out. Yeah, so they was very confident in that series. And I think in the season series, they beat them 3 games to 1 or some shit like that. So the thing was at the time was that y'all motherfuckers can't beat Portland. And they remember they a young team, and this is before Shaq even had a ring. So the thing was like, y'all gotta get past these veterans. Because Rasheed was just the scorer, but Pippen was running the motherfucking show there, bro. And they had a crazy bench. You know what I'm saying?
But that team was outrageous, bro.
I think they had like Stacey Augmon, and they had some defensive players, bro.
Shrimp.
They had a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Like just defensive motherfuckers.
Non-scoring ass Brian Grant. Like Brian Grant wouldn't get you a bucket, but that motherfucker would be down there in the trenches every possession.
Yeah. So it was a good ass motherfucking series because it was a good matchup because they had a couple of people to stick Kobe, And
but how do we skip? Because I don't think you have to.
I know whatever happened, it wasn't good enough for both y'all. Hey,
bro, you almost died, bro. You need to calm down.
Sir, I got punched. I seen the nigga start touching, and I pulled off. That's all I know. And when I pulled up, I went around the corner. I took a step away.
And you hit the corner, bro. It was a nigga on the corner. You almost killed too, bro. You gotta calm down.
I'm worried for my life because I'm saying you saying I ain't see him cut, but I seen the bitch cut. I don't know if he had it or he was.
And bro, I don't know what you got in your car, but okay, you know what I'm saying. You gotta make sure.
I have nothing.
Okay.
I hope you ain't drinking because they definitely gonna put that on you. And that's public property.
Damn, bro. That's historic property, nigga.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right, too. Let me ask you one question.
I don't understand why that happened.
What we just was listening to?
Yeah, like, we just talking and just got cut off like that, bro. Like that was the fuck.
No, I think it was somebody coming into that nigga on his phone. Like I think.
Yeah, that sound like a witness to a crime, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, sitting over here talking to y'all motherfucking ass, bro. Like, bro, I'm talking about he got real. The nigga crashed into the corner. After niggas just got through busting at his ass in the middle of trash. I'm talking about this nigga crashed into the corner of my work building, bro. Like, and I almost hit a nigga on the corner. I'm like, bro. Nigga, hey, Cleveland. Nigga shooting in midday in motherfucking middle of downtown. Made this motherfucker wreck, busting at his ass. And now there's like 12 police officers out this bitch.
That's what I'm saying on it too, huh?
Nigga, I'm on my way back to my job.
Cleveland went downhill after he left, bro.
Huh?
Look what Cleveland after he left, bro.
Oh, yeah. After LeBron left.
After he left, bro.
Whew. I mean, but shit, Cleveland fucked up before that.
After the gold has gone, the city of Cleveland.
Man, hey, Cleveland, hold on. Don't let me get you confused. Cleveland always been kind of fucked up, bro.
I know. I used to pull up through Sandusky, my nigga. I used to go up
you know, then. Sandusky is like the, you know what I'm saying, the duck off.
Yeah.
Bro. Cleveland always been retarded, bro. Like, if I were to turn my camera on right now, nigga, you'd be like, man, what the fuck did you just see? Like, yeah, nigga. Bullet holes all in this nigga shit, bro. He almost died at this bitch. I'm like, nigga, you better calm your ass down and really think about what just happened, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, this joint going down to the wire. 84.
These niggas sent to the block. It was like
84, 81 Sixers.
Yeah, it's about 7 minutes now.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, this is around the time where Atlanta takes over.
Smoking my blunt. God damn.
It's funny, real, man, because I'm trying to wait till I get back and shit from my trip to get my little office and shit set up. But I'm gonna
be hanging around y'all, so.
But yeah, that was a good series though, man. That was a good series. I think they had
that's one of the all-time greats.
They had Bonzi Wells. I remember Bonzi Wells.
Yeah, Bonzi Wells.
I remember that shit.
Hell yeah.
I think they had a couple Stevens. What's his name?
But you know what's the better series than that?
Yeah.
With that same Lakers team, right? You know it's a better series.
Oh yeah, with Sacramento.
That King series, bro. That was crazy.
That was a crazy one right there. They were supposed to win that. They were supposed to win that.
Yeah, they were.
They were supposed to win that one, bro. Yeah. They were supposed to win that one, bro.
Hey, Solomon, man, I can't keep hanging around you in task. Y'all be getting me involved in bullshit, bro.
You mean? Yeah, we're gonna start a sports show, man. We're gonna start a sports show. We're gonna get bougie because that shit gonna blow up.
Right. I was sitting over having a good sports conversation with you niggas. I'm like, oh shit. All right. Man, I forgot to get in reporter mode.
Yeah,
man. Let's talk about this shit.
I really do a sports show with my son and shit during football season, but I was damn so thinking about just converting, man, and doing like more sports than I do history. But like I said, I just love my history and shit, man. I'm kind of attached to it.
Yeah, keep that, John. Just start another John. Yeah, keep that, John. You don't want to get
another.
Yeah, turn those.
You know you got a whole bunch of networks anyway, nigga.
Cause you already got the momentum over there.
Right.
Yeah, but see, I'm trying, but like with my son though, right? He's so much into the sports shit. I'm trying to get him aware of, okay, bro, you don't have to think about a job though. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your passion with sports, your knowledge of sports, and get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga know the shit. The nigga knows stats. The nigga know numbers. He watch. He deep in it.
I'm
But he
talking about
don't
camera.
use YouTube. That's just YouTube. You know what I mean? You don't even see, you know, the earning potential in the shit yet. So I'm trying to paint the picture for him.
He gonna get it. He gonna get it.
Like, nigga, you young. You come bring your little silly ass on here, nigga. Motherfuckers fuck like you and shit, bro. You would be bigger than me and her on this motherfucker, nigga.
He looking like, yo, that's something my dad and my mom do, man. I ain't with this shit.
Yeah, he looking at that shit like nigga, you ain't gonna make no.
I hope they do not tell the truth, man.
You gonna earn your money, bro, because you know that you're a Madden 2K playing ass nigga, bro. Like, you gonna win, nigga. You just saying he ain't on it yet. And I think maybe it's
that could be a joint too, because I mean, I be seeing like motherfuckers have like 1,000 motherfuckers in the viewing, and they just playing the game, talking about something.
The nigga take cut off the faucet though, man. Once a nigga be like, bro, I ain't buying shit, don't ask me for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I can do for him to, you know what I mean? Like, look at it differently, but like, you know, he can still like, you know what I mean? Let me get this, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? She get his motherfucking money at will. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this, you know, college. So it's like, all right. I gotta go lift, Dad. I gotta go do this, Dad. I ain't got time today, Dad. All right.
Hey, this nigga trying to tell the police.
In college, that support system is important in college, bro. That means that shit. That's important.
This nigga trying to tell the police these niggas shot at him. The police ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Then he like, man, but they shooting me, crying like a motherfucking police. They about to,
and to be honest with y'all,
they about to damn his ass.
I just want to come back.
We don't talk about none of that shit you talking about.
I just want to come back
and watch your move.
Fuck you. I just wanted to come back and tell you I'm gonna beat everybody for the championship. I just want to tell y'all I'm the champ.
Oh man, you a big ass kid.
Hey, anonymous, fuck what you talking about. We having a good time over here, dog. We don't hear that bullshit.
We don't hear none of that shit you talking about.
Give a shit in it been stating, man. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, so Taz, what you think was the lead attack there? I mean, outside of the Lucky Robber Horry shot, we know there's a lot of shit.
That nigga almost died on that.
What you think was the factor behind them actually using that series though with Sacramento?
For real, nigga? You want to see the footage?
That's how Taz feels.
Tim Donnie.
Nah, nigga almost died, bro. Nigga hit the corner of my building while we was on live.
You hear me, Solar?
Yeah, I hear you.
That motherfucking rep, bro.
You alright?
That motherfucking rep, bro.
Dude, that nigga almost hit my ass. That nigga was getting shot at while I was standing out here.
Oh, damn. It's for real, too. Look at it.
Bullshit. Some of them heard that shit.
Yeah.
But then that no call.
You in Ohio?
On the Kobe play.
You need a burn?
That was up the huge factor.
We'll talk.
Alright.
No, I ain't gonna put you in no position, though.
Nigga, 3 throws in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I say the refs played a role in that game 7 of that the Lakers and Celtics too. Man, fouls could be going on that joint, bro.
Oh yeah, that the series was all supposed to be MVP.
It was mad fouls on that motherfucker. Like, god damn, bro. Because I think Celtics was up.
I put my number back there.
That was another good series.
Yeah, that was.
You good right now?
Yeah. Nigga shook the fuck up, but that's.
That nigga crashed into the. What did he crash into?
Man, the nigga crashed into the corner of the building I was standing there.
Got hit? You didn't get hit?
No, I ain't get hit. I ain't stupid.
No, I'm talking about the dude get hit that crashed.
Oh man, yeah, he got hit. He definitely got hit. Yeah. That nigga, but his adrenaline was pumping so hard, you heard him talk.
And hopefully he got nothing in that car. I know, right?
Nah, he said he ain't had nothing on him.
Look, like I said, 5.7 of 40 cal is the best caliber.
But they gonna take him. They gonna take him down because he was drunk.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't do nothing less than a 45. I agree with what the Hukanine said, but I don't do nothing less than a 45.
Now listen to this. The only way I use 45 is this: I know that the other person is not carrying a handgun and whatever. But if I'm gonna get in the shootout,
you got.
If the other person got the gun,
he trying to rip something.
I want.
You know what I'm saying, Solo? Like it's just.
That joint ain't really got that much range though.
No. I want a 40.
But you know what I'm saying? We keep the 12 gauge and the AR on deck. You know what I'm saying?
The recoil is.
So what's your assault rifle?
Me?
AR-15.
Either AR-15 or AR-10.
I fuck with the 15. I'm so comfortable with it. I'm so comfortable with it now. Like that's it. And then home defense. But honestly, home defense is 12 gauge.
Right, because
it's nothing else other than 12. For me, 12 gauge
loaded, bro. Down for wow.
So, I disagree, anonymous. AR-12. AR-12 is the way to go.
Nah,
if you're gonna shotgun, AR-12 is the way to go.
I hear you, but I'm so comfortable because there's so many different pieces and shit that I can do with it. With a 12 gauge, you get a Mossberg, you get your little Maverick.
Hey, Taz, if this goes 7, if this joint goes 7, the 6 is gonna beat them there.
Yeah, you can put a little Maverick 88. No. You can put all the adjustments on it, and it's dope.
Oh, he got Sam Cassell on his coaching team.
Yeah.
Who down by 4? The Sixers or the Hawks?
The Hawks is down by 6 on my part. My dog.
How much time left? Is down by 4 too.
How much time left?
6 minutes left.
You better if Trey don't. It's top of the what, Taz?
I'm watching Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, nigga, I know what you said.
Top of the 8. They was down 11-1.
You bet on both of them?
Rapidly back. It's 11-7. Bases loaded.
You betting on both of them?
Damn. How many outs?
I got Cleveland on every ticket I have in today.
Wow.
If they lose this game, I'm dead for the day.
Yeah, you wild. You wild like motherfucker. You got your head, you sit.
Like, they lose, nigga. I'm done for the day.
But yeah, I hear you, Brandon. But for me, it's 12 gauge. I mean, we talking about multiple 12 gauges. I just fuck with it. They consistent. They reliable. Personal carry, 45s.
Plus, you got your kids there, so it won't go shoot through the wall.
Right. But yeah, personal carry, 45, and then serious situations, AR-15.
The recoil on that 45, though. I mean, it'll knock you down, but I just don't like the recoil.
No, I'm husky, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You seen me though. Like I see
you, but it's the recoil of the gun. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I fuck with it though. I don't never have no problem with it. I just shot that motherfucker the other day. At fucking Coyote.
They playing. They balling. Yeah, I'm balling today, bro.
357. I would want a 357.
You know, both of the times that Atlanta won this, they was down by over 15 points in these games that they won,
and then they came back.
They came back,
man. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off, but I'm gonna tell y'all, nigga, the champ is here.
We looking for this joint tomorrow, man. This is gonna set the stage, bro.
That's really gonna.
I talked to Sorry Mkai today, man. Sorry Mkai and Uncle's going at it, bro. And you know Sorry Mkai, the craziest I see him was when he was arguing with Taz, and right. But this nigga was. They was talking like season.
Nah, you know how I know it's real. He got on and told us how real it was.
Oh, he told y'all what happened?
He told us a little bit, but he was heated though.
He was heated. Him and Uncle was like it was season 2 shit talking. I mean, y'all know shit. When I see you in New York and you on St. Nick, I got some niggas on St. Nick that's going on that type of shit. I'm like, oh shit, nigga. Huh?
What platform?
No, we was on the phone conversation.
Oh, okay.
Because he was saying that he wanted to do a stream on Uncle Cat. So I was like, let me call this nigga because, you know what I mean, me and Uncle Cat is cool, so I don't want to be doing no streaming and saying some shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, let y'all talk this out, you know what I mean? And, so as soon as they got on, they start going at it. And, it's just,
And them 2 old niggas that's been doing this for years.
This nigga talking about, like, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up, fuck you and your mother, nigga. That type of shit.
I fuck you up when I see you. You know, I know niggas in New York. I mean, all right.
They don't have a closer, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, because
these motherfuckers just blew it, bro. Thank God. But it's 11-10. This is unfucking believable, bro. It is 11.
You were scared. How many outs, Taz? How many outs you got?
Fuck did not go, bro. I swear to God, I started to get up and just go down there, bro, and put 20 on this shit, bro.
You was scared as shit to try to hit your bet, nigga.
11-1. Come on, bro. You ain't gonna come back off no shit like that, bro.
You know this is red, bro.
And it's about in the top of the 8. You know what I'm saying? They ain't completed it, but it's still a crazy ass comeback though.
And you know,
11-1.
Baseball is actually fun to watch too. I don't know why I don't look at baseball as much.
Really in trouble.
You know, and you know
the best time to watch it.
You know why? Yeah, that's the best time to But you know why though, Solar? Because fucking sometimes that shit be boring. Like all of us, why can't I was good as shit at baseball, but it was just so fucking boring.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, yeah, like for example, the Mets and the Nationals is still 0-0 top of the ninth. Yeah, see, watching you ain't seen shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit boring. Hey, so Taz, what's up with the I was watching the joint with the pictures. All right, man, I'm out. I'm in trouble. I'm the check. Don't worry about it. So what was going on with the pictures? They can't use the shit no more on their hands or some shit like that. They was saying.
Yeah, but they gonna bring.
They can't use the powder.
They gonna bring that shit back. They just gonna hide it. That's the only way the pitchers get to throw certain of them pitches. They can't not do that shit.
Yeah, it's one of the things that
you can't throw no slider, nigga.
Wow,
they said it was charging. They about to fight, yo. They about to fight, yo, baby. You can't throw no slider without some type of pine tar. Yo, little nigga, you ain't doing shit, nigga. You ain't.
Yeah, these niggas wild. This fight cost niggas theory. That fight will fuck around cost you the next series, nigga.
Yeah, he didn't do that. He had to tell his hands, you know. I don't know why he was walking towards the nigga.
Because Collins had kicked him.
No, that was a good video that you did a couple of days ago, Taz, with the NBA. You know, and Joker. Jokovic. Yeah, because he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, bro.
That was like, imagine Bill and Bear. And we borrowed the niggas. Bill and Bear when they ran over there and punched that nigga, bro.
Yeah,
straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was a point guard. You know what I'm saying? That was a point guard that he hit. So you know they be protecting the point guards, bro. And he ran over there and then punched that nigga, bro. They protect the guards, bro. Imagine that was Charles Oakley. Nigga. That should have been going down, bro. Yeah, he pushed him. That's a technical, though. Yo. These niggas is fucking. These niggas is softer than the motherfucker. Yo.
Be 92-85, man. Like, see, this is where Atlanta don't want to be, man. They in trouble, bro.
Yeah, this is around the time they take over the game, and you know, it's a good thing that it's getting physical for the Sixers.
Yeah, I just think with the magnitude of the game, though, man, you at home, you know what I'm saying?
It was a must win, yeah.
You gotta be up right now, you know what I'm saying? You don't let them create some distance.
Yeah. I think this, all this is for. This is what they were supposed to be doing from the beginning, bro. Like, yo, bully ball, y'all bigger than these motherfuckers. Their main scorer is this little motherfucker that be tossing threes on him. Like, yo, get a little physical with him, rough him up a little bit, you know, and then everything else should fall in line, man. Because, you know, you get these motherfuckers just launching threes. You know what I'm saying? This nigga shot a three that turned around to the crowd and, like, winked at the crowd and shit. He's a little too comfortable, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like he's like pretty boy central out this motherfucker. Knock him on his ass, bro. Yo, we gonna punch him in his mouth, bro. Let the chips fall. So if it's getting physical, that's a good thing for the Sixers. But that's what the head coach should have been doing in the first place, though.
that nigga that stake went for the team, that Anthony Mason ass nigga, they ain't got that shit no more in the NBA.
Right.
Nigga that just go ahead, knock him on down and sit down for the night like bucket.
Yeah, that's just what he do. You know, it was a big ass nigga. And then Anthony Mason died. Yeah. They were saying that he was the one that they was talking about in that that Biggie song. Yeah, that's Biggie. He brought them. Yeah, they were saying that they was talking about Anthony Mason. It was. Niggas thought they was talking about John Starks in that joint. John Starks was like, nah, that wasn't me, man. That wasn't me. So I don't think it was Biggie though. It was Biggie that I think Biggie was talking about something that happened to him. I thought it wasn't Biggie himself that did it. It's a true story, bro. Biggie. I thought Biggie was talking about something, you know, that happened that he wasn't involved in. Nah, that's a whole true story.
Nah, so Biggie said a chick told him to take his shit on.
Not that one. He ain't talking about that one.
I don't even know why they challenged that. That's it was the time out anyway.
No, that was a flagrant. That was a flagrant too, right? Yeah, the foul, right? The push at the end on the beat.
Stayed out there.
I mean, but shit, I don't know about it too. You know how they
really good.
They do that shit.
Oh, Lord. They got the fire department out these bitch.
Yeah, he was just going. That was a basketball move right there. That should count too, though.
Double text.
They gave a double tech. Nah, they ain't give me that.
John Con.
That can't be no double tech, bro. I don't. Yeah, because he did go at him, but he didn't touch him. Bro, he kicked him while he was on the ground. Homeboy initiated it though.
Bro, that's why you gotta fall on the ground and lay there and play Karen, nigga.
Yeah, but he put his arms out like it was motherfuckers pushing him. What is that motherfucker doing, bro? I would have elbowed the shit out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, Atlanta better, man. This is their chance to get back in it now. That's the momentum changer right there, bro.
Yeah. Because I mean, they're built for the rough shit, but these niggas is, man.
But they need a defensive stop, but they at home, nigga. That call just went the opposite way. Hey, it's the time, bro. If they gonna win it, the time is now.
That wasn't a technical.
It's a double tech.
They gave a double tech for that.
Yeah.
What's a double tech?
Tobias Harris though. Ain't that who you called out earlier though?
It's Tobias Harris. Yeah, he's a real scorer. Like, you know what I mean?
Embiid for the most important bucket, nigga.
Yeah, Embiid got a, you know. It's really Embiid is really the main dude, but Tobias, he can, you know how much that motherfucker getting paid, bro? $33 million. Getting paid. Yeah, like goddamn.
How much?
$33 million a year.
Well, he just paid a $33 million shot.
He did.
Yeah, but see, you know, shit, it's crunch time now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They on the road, nigga. Like, that was fresh off a call. Like, they needed that bucket. That was big.
They got a nice team to compete in with the Western Conference too, you know. But that was a nice shot.
Yeah, it's over with, bro.
Yeah. But that's what they had to do from the beginning, though. You know, get a little rough. They rattled now. These motherfuckers rattled, bro. Damn, 4-point lead. Damn, these motherfuckers rattled, bro. Man, ain't over yet though, man.
These motherfuckers out here free that quick, bro.
yeah, they ain't over yet. Yeah, but like, yeah.
If you play B and don't give Gallinari a 3, it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you don't.
They ain't over with. Hold up, hold down.
Yeah, Tobias Harris just blew it now, man.
Damn.
What you mean he just blew it? What'd he do?
He threw a stupid shot.
No, he just missed the shot. It's a 4-point game. I mean, they still got a little. You see, Trey Young just hit a 3, but it's a 1-point game that quick.
Yeah. But this is how all the games went, though. They're dominating up until around this part, and then
Where's your D? Time, man.
Where's your D? Fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go again, bro. They smell blood, bro. That's why I said this is the time that you knock that little motherfucker 11 on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody, you know what I'm saying? You knock Trey Young on his ass, bro.
Yeah, it's too late now, though, because you don't want to give them no flavor, or, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to give them no possession of a 1-point game. You missed that opportunity. You got to play it out now.
He a problem, too, bro.
I didn't know he was going to be that much of a problem.
Yeah,
in college, I thought he was just going to be, a quick, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I thought he was kind of overhyped in college, for real. I thought, like, yo. But nah, he's a fucking problem, bro. He a fucking problem, bro. And he box office, too. He lived for the moment, you know?
Yeah, that's one of these young niggas who can shoot these motherfucking threes from anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
They traded him for Luka. They had Luka, but they traded. We got Trey Young.
Can't lose with that. I'll take Luka over him, though.
I'm gonna say you popping my nigga.
I take Luka over him. I don't even want you doing that right now. You about to Google some stats.
I'll take either one.
I'll take Luka over him, no doubt.
I got a choice now. I'll take either one, but if I got a choice, I'm taking Luka. That motherfucker, bro. That's against this unorthodox basketball.
It's a power outage.
It's unorthodox basketball, bro. Nobody play like that, bro.
Yeah. He's pulling up, bro. He's pulling up.
Damn, turn the lights back on.
They trading which come from Boston. They traded him to the OKC, right?
Kemba.
Yeah, Kemba Walker.
Seen that earlier.
Now they gonna open up the contract, right? So they got a little bit of money on the cap, right? So what they're gonna do is get Dame Lillard, right? Imagine if Dame Lillard go to the fucking Boston Celtics, bro.
He gonna try to get his name up in the back. Try to get his name up there, nigga.
Oh, that's what you think they're trying to make a play for Solar?
No. That's what they should do. I think Lillard
he's a player that everybody should be trying to make a play for, though. I mean, give him the right motherfuckers around him, man. He'll take you to the house, bro.
Yeah, bro, because he just be like, shit. That motherfucker don't be missing, bro.
Yeah, he just needs supporting cast.
That'll be a nice young team right there. If he went to Boston. Look at these motherfuckers, bro. They don't have a closer, bro. I mean, they don't got no closer.
That's a problem too.
Yeah, because really you can't put it in the hands of your guard because he can't shoot free throws.
And that's one of the things. They don't have even somebody who they can go to as a closer, though. To even say, okay, you try to close it. They gotta they
really don't have a closer.
Just get them all the Embiid.
Yeah, they might as well. I mean, shit. That's a closer thing. And in this game, a big man like that can't be no fucking closer, bro. 35 and 10. He got 34 and 11 tonight.
Oh, that was a big miss.
This is it right here, bro. Look at him be. He's out of fucking gas like a motherfucker. Only person that could help him is Seth. That's the big Seth Curry is there fucking that's gonna get him out of this, Give him an open shot, bro. Okay.
Man, I know he want to get out of his brother's shadow. Give him the life, man.
Yeah, and they don't be showing him no love. Like, where the family at? You know what I mean? The mom be at us. You know what I'm saying? They don't even go to his games and shit. Like, they number one seed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's like the other brother out this motherfucker. They may be able to hold him off.
Uh-oh.
That game 7 gonna be crazy.
Stretching that lead, Yeah, it's Trey Young gonna come down and just pull any motherfucking thing now.
Yeah, that game 7 gonna be crazy, bro. They better not blow him out, bro. I think it's gonna. Yeah. This is Sixers. They were supposed to do it. They were supposed to do it. Yeah. Because really, this wasn't even supposed to be a series. Really, when you look at it, they blew those leads, bro. It was up by 20, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they allowed these motherfuckers. And like the question that they asked Russell Westbrook, like, yeah, did you lose in the fourth quarter, or did they, that's exactly what they lost the game. No, the Sixers lost this one. You know what I'm saying? They didn't win it. We lost it. Playoff P. That's going to be a crazy one right there, too.
Playoff P. He never earned that name.
No, when he was with Indiana, he was balling the fuck out, bro.
Well, listen, man, he
was balling the fuck out of Indiana, though. You got to keep it real. He gave LeBron. He was giving LeBron a run for his money at that point, bro. He was giving LeBron a run for his money, bro.
Top of the ninth, 2 on base, 1 out, down 1. Come on, Cleveland.
He only down by 4. Trey about to pull this.
I don't see. Well, they at home though, man. He fucking around. Yeah, missing free throws and shit. But yeah, at home, he fuck around, come down and hit one nigga and make it a 2-point game.
Yo, yeah, keep Ben Simmons out, bro. This motherfucker. Yeah, sit your ass down, nigga.
They're gonna come down and spark one real quick. They cut that motherfucking 7-point lead to 1 real quick with them 2 threes, though, Gallinari and Trey Young.
That's what the game is today, bro.
They need one more. They need one more little flurry like that, though.
That's how the last game was. They was up by like 18. That shit was like 15, 12, 9. It was just really like. These motherfuckers can't hit a free throw to save life. Yeah. You think Sixers could beat Milwaukee? I don't think they could beat Milwaukee, bro.
No, they ain't got the firepower.
Sure. Do you think Milwaukee gonna win tomorrow?
Well, I think we're gonna win that series. Yeah. Well, who? I mean, since the Nets are injured, I don't know, because they have problems. They have problems. They got KD. They ain't problem, bro. But like, yeah. I don't think they can get past Milwaukee if Milwaukee win that though.
Yeah, I don't think they could beat Milwaukee either.
And so the NBA Finals is going to be good this year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whoever it is at this point, like, shit, whoever it is at this point is going to be.
Probably Phoenix, going from the out the West. Whoever will go, I mean, whoever.
I would like to see the series with Phoenix and Utah. That's going to be a good series if they. But I want to see. I want to see the Clippers. You know.
Idiots.
Either way, it really don't matter at this point. Either way, that's going to be a good series. He said that Ben Simmons a little bitch too. They got him on Trae Young. It's a wrap.
Yeah, they have to come out and do some dumb shit and lose this one. Some J.R. Smith shit.
I know, right? That was a series too. They got swept that one. Everything went perfect for them niggas, bro. Everything went perfect. I was watching that joint a couple of weeks ago on because they showed when they went to the bench and the energy. You could tell it was like, nigga. And his face was like, damn, I fucked up. Historical fuck up. That was a historical fuck up right there, bro. He looked like, what the fuck? It looked like LeBron wanted to cry and shit. That nigga wanted to cry, bro. I felt them though, bro. That shit, everything went perfect, bro. With these motherfuckers just throwing threes every fucking where. They got KD. Everything was perfect. You nigga, what the fuck are you doing, bro? That shit. I had to play Superman this whole fucking game and shit, nigga. What the fuck are you doing? That hurt it, bro. Yo, that was crazy. That was a crazy one right there. That's a lot of pressure LeBron deal with, though. Right from the outset, he coming out of fucking high school. There's a lot of pressure that motherfucker deal with.
Yeah, especially because of Kwame Brown.
He said because of Kwame Brown.
I mean, shit, I pulled up the article and reading it, bro. There's like, you know, niggas, the only reason Kwame Brown was the number one selection because everybody had passed up on Kobe and Kevin Garnett. So like motherfucker rolled the dice with Kwame Brown and look what they got.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shit, that was a good. Yeah, Marbury and fucking KD. I mean, KG. No, they did Minnesota. He's like, this ain't Coney Island, but you know, that nigga ain't want to be there.
Come on, Marbury.
Yeah, Marbury ain't want to be there.
What's going on with that Indians game?
Man, the nigga just struck out, bro. He just struck out. Nice. Zoom in on, man.
So what is it, the over and under you got?
Well, I got the over, but I had the Indians winning on every ticket. I just had them as a locked-in winner against the Pirates on the road with good odds. Like, you know what I mean? It's bad. I had them on one over ticket, but like I said, I had them winning too. So that's did me for the night. I bet bad putting them on every ticket. I didn't even realize I did that.
Oh, so he lost?
Yeah, they got it to 11-10 and got as close as you can get. You know what I'm saying? The man on second and third, but that motherfucker struck out. That's it. Damn show got as close as you can get to the comeback, though.
Hey, mom.
They let them take one in Atlanta.
Take one.
Yeah, that's big right there, man. That's what I say. That's deflating, man. They can go back home and close this shit on out.
At this point, I don't know, man. You know, Atlanta could win in Philly, so we'll see.
Yeah.
They showed that they could win in Philly, but
Game 7.
the way the series was going, it was like, yo, y'all ain't got a shot, bro. They went up 2-0, and it was blowing them the fuck out in the third quarter. they
ain't showed me they can win no games.
We'll see. Trae Young has been proving motherfuckers wrong, but yeah, I think this is a little too big for him at this point. Yeah, they were supposed to close them out, bro. They weren't supposed to win that last game. They weren't supposed to win that last game. It was done by 18, bro.
Right.
Yeah, so they may get blown out that game 7, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to be that road team on no game 7 without LeBron.
Without LeBron. Let's see what KD going to do tomorrow. Let's see what KD going to do tomorrow. No Kyrie Irving and the hurt James Harden. Can he close it out? We need one of those 50 burgers. Give him another 50 burgers a wrap. Yeah, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I think that's on going 7. No, that's already tied up. Yeah, that's game 7 tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's game 7 tomorrow. So yeah, they gotta do it tomorrow. Yeah, that's game 7, bro. Tied 3-3. So how long Chris Paul gonna be out with this whole COVID shit? Oh, he got COVID? No, I think he had a when you contact with somebody and I don't know how that shit works. That you gotta take a 14-day. I think he was in contact with somebody with COVID, so they gotta wait the 14 days or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's that bullshit.
So that if this don't go, if that series ends tonight, then he's gonna be out a couple games. If the Clippers win tonight, he's gonna be out like 2 games. When would they start? They would start that probably like Monday. Well, what's the day? Like Wednesday. Yeah, it might be out 2 games.
Conference finals, ain't it?
Yeah, that's conference finals.
Catch it off like Wednesday.
Yeah, so yeah. And I think it's 14 days though. 14 days. But that was like after they won. So they probably only like a weekend. Man. Yeah, I don't think the Clippers gonna win this one tonight. To be real with you. Yeah, we gotta see, because there's pressure on now. Because that last game, really, everybody expected them to lose. I don't know. Paul George got to show like they're supposed to win this, really, for real.
Yeah, he gets to prove that he played off.
I mean, like he's supposed to be like he's supposed to be a 2-way player, like up there with like Kawhi, really for real. They're supposed to win this game.
Yeah, playoff P, nigga. Game 6, man.
And they're at home.
At home.
Man, give it to Reggie, man. Let Reggie pull up, man. Reggie, I fuck with Reggie Jackson, man. I fucks with him now, man. He may be a believer. tell you what, Teron Lewis is a hell of a coach, man. I used to think that it was just LeBron while they was winning and shit.
Yeah, he is a better coach.
Yeah, he actually is a good ass coach, man.
Yeah, he don't get credit.
Damn. I'm gonna be pulling up, bro. Mitchell was a fucking problem, bro. He just be pulling up on these, bro. That's some Steph Curry shit right there, bro. It looks like they on a mission tonight. You better not be playing with them. I can tell you about halftime who's gonna win this game. Oh, Colin, are you playing tonight? Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yo, Suave, you still there?
Everybody move around. Yeah. Ain't no sound. I don't know what the fuck happened. Oh, my phone right here. Damn. Oh, didn't nobody call me neither. Like, hey, something happened.